Ukraine.
Vote for 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 Ukraine.
Vote. Example, which sets a very bad example. Because when one war starts as a spark, it creates a fire. A fire that will never ever be stopped. And we see what's happening today. We see what happens today in the Middle East. With Ukraine!
Stand 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 with Ukraine!
We still ask people, and there are still things that all of us can do. Small group, inside the small group of those who actually claim that they stand for democracy. So now I have the question. Who does stand for democracy eventually? Those who try to negotiate something for their own benefit? Нарешті все добре. Нарешті всі перемогли, але ні. Поки що...
Possible withdrawing of funding for Ukraine by
well, a lot of people unfortunately still do not quite realize that after Ukraine, NATO will be next. And if United States, as the leader of NATO, as well as other NATO countries, don't want to place boots on the ground in Europe, which eventually will have to happen or NATO will just fall apart, then the best way is what to do is to keep funding Ukraine. And yes, I agree with all the control measures, but this is something that has to be, ongoing thing. Yeah, as an entire Ukrainian community, of course, because it is hard to overestimate the support of the United States. Without this support, of course, there would be way more casualties, way more destruction, and of course the victory will be something like from the dreams.
From day one, we've said that this is a bipartisan issue, and it must remain a bipartisan issue. We're not asking for one party to rally for us or against us. We're asking for both parties to stand with us as America stands with us.
Speaking to Ukrainians back in Ukraine, is this a big topic of conversation?
100%. I think people are looking to the world. We live in the world of technology. It's an informational front, and I think when we're outside of a conflict, we have a certain duty, and certainly all the activists around the world are a part of that informational front. So they're very much understanding what's going on. They know what's going on. They read the news and they see on social media. So it's important for us to stand together now, and we call for all Americans to stand behind Ukrainians, ask us how you can help. And right now, we're asking everybody to call their representatives, call their senators, let them know that Ukraine is not meant to be politicized. We need people to stand behind Ukraine in a bipartisan manner.